Hello, my name is Marianne Miller, and in this video I want to teach you something about the notes for the song Baa Baa Black Sheep. And the way I wrote it here on the board, it has a separate staff for right and then for left hand. And there's so many symbols here going on, so I'll try to briefly go through most of them. This squiggly thingy here is called the G clef, because it shows us where the note G is located on these lines. The 5 lines here are called the staff. And the note G is on this line, here on the second line from the bottom. And I think of it as being in the nest of this symbol, the nest of the G clef. This one here is the F clef. And it shows where F is, it's where this head is, right there on this line. And in the song I marked those landmark notes, that all the F's are marked with red and all the G's are marked with green. And when we join these two staves together, we get the grand staff for the piano. Right hand is here, what the right hand plays is here on the top, and what the left hand plays is here on the bottom staff. Then the whole music is divided into measures or bars, using these bar lines, okay? Then we have the notes, which we're going to study in more detail in a little bit. And lastly here is 4 and 4, that is the time signature. The first 4 means that in each measure there will be 4 beats. The latter 4 tells us that each beat will be a quarter note, or 1/4, a quarter note, okay? And again, we will look at the rhythm in more detail a little bit later. And now, let me sing it to you so we will get started. Baa Baa Black Sheep, have you any wool? Yes sir, 3 bags full. 1 for the master, 1 for the babe, 1 for the little boy who lives down the lane. You probably know the song by heart. I hope so it will be easier to play and learn. We start with this landmark note, C. Blah, blah. And C has a little ledger line or helping line going through it. It is as if we needed more of these long lines, we would write another line here. So that's what these little ledger lines are, okay? Here's our other landmark note, G, because it comes from the G clef. So, Baa Baa Black Sheep. We have C, and then G 2 times. Then this note is just 1 step above G, because it's in the space. G is on the line, this is in the next space, so it's 1 step up from G, or A. Then we come back to G. Here we go down 1 step from G. G is here on the line, on the second line, and then this is in the space, first space, and so this is F. F, F, then 1 step down to E, 1 step down to D, and then 1 step down to middle C. And in the second line of the song, it repeats those. It repeats the same pattern with a little bit different rhythm, but still, it first has C, then jumps up to G, then A, G, then F, E, D, and C. And the melody is actually basically the same as in Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, first part. Okay, then let's look at the left hand notes. Now, like I said, F's are marked in red, and that is the F below middle C. There's F here, F over there. And then, first of all, notice how the music here in the first line and here in the second line, for the left hand, is identical, it is the same. This and this, the same. These measures are the same. These measures and these measures are the same. So all you need to learn is just 4 measures of music for left hand. And this note here is C. It is the C below middle C, a bass C. Okay? And it is there many times. If you follow along, there's another C, there's another C, and another C. It just comes back to it every time. C, then it goes up to this note, which is from the F clef. We know it's our landmark note for the left hand. So this F. Back down to C. Now this note is just 1 step above F. So it is G. and back to C, back down to C. Now here are two notes that are played together at the same time, and one of them is our landmark note F, and then the other one is just one step above it, or G, F and G together. Okay, and like I said, here on the second line it repeats, the left hand repeats identically, right hand basically repeats too, just with a different rhythm. Okay, let's look at the rhythm now. Baa Baa Black Sheep, have you any wool? Yes sir, 3 bags full. The notes also indicate to us how long each note is. And that is, first of all, we have these notes that take one beat, that have a black head and a stem. They are the quarter notes. Then here, this note is longer, it is an open head, it takes 2 beats, called the half note. Then over here in left hand we have a note that has an open head and no stem, it is the whole note, taking 4 beats. And one more different kind of note in this song, over here, it has a black head and a stem, and then 2 of them are beamed together. It could exist also alone, just one of them, with a flag, but here 2 of them are beamed together, and they are the 8th notes. 2 8th notes, of course, makes a quarter note, just like you know from your fraction mathematics. Let's now say this rhythm without actually singing the words or without singing the melody. Just say the rhythm using ta for the quarter notes, using ti for the 8th notes, or this will become ti, 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 ti. And then when we have a long note here, the half note will get 2 beats and we will say ta, like 2 beats, ta, right? Okay, and I will clap the beat, a steady beat of 4 beats for each measure, and I will say the rhythm using ta and ti, ti and ta, okay? So listen and then you repeat it, okay? Starting here. Ta, 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 ti, 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 ta, 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 ta. Now you try it on your own, or pause the video and go back and repeat that. Now here we have ta, ti, ti, ta, ta, okay? It's a little bit more difficult maybe. Ta, ti, ti, ta, ta. Let me do this line of rhythm again without clapping. I will point here and make my taps like this, okay? Maybe it'll be more clear, like this. Ta, 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 ti, 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 ta, 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 ta. Okay? Can you say it with me? Go back in the video and play that part again. Let's do the same here. I will tap it with my finger. Ta, ti, ti, ta, 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 ti, ti, ta, ta, ti, 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 ta, ti, ti, ta. Okay, I'll do this one again, but clapping instead of tapping here for the basic beat. Ta, ti, ti, ta, 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 ti, ti, ta, ta, ti, 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 ta, ti, ti, ta. All right. So now we know the rhythm too, and you probably know the rhythm just by knowing the song. So I hope this helps, and now you're ready to try to learn it on the piano. And I have another video where I will show this song, how to play it on the piano.